went back to NBC right now to do something, they would do anything I wanted to do. Showbiz was, I'm talking about. Doing a show, anything I wanted to do right now, 100%.
Attempts to destroy former President Donald Trump's candidacy has gotten so pathetic that they're now going after him for telling something that's true, for saying something that's true. So just to give you some context here, author Ramin Setoodeh, who has written a new Trump biography titled Apprentice in Wonderland, has released the audio that you just heard a little snippet of. And honestly, like, I am failing to understand what the big deal is, because for once, Trump is actually saying something that's true. So let's watch.
Because one thing I know about that business, and I learned that business better than anybody else can learn a business in a short period of time, it's all about one thing: ratings. If you have ratings, you can be the meanest, most horrible human being in the world. There's only one thing that matters: ratings. You can be nice or you can be mean. You can be evil, you can be horrible, you can be crude or elegant. There's only one thing that matters, and that's ratings.
Thanks for watching. Our audience has helped build TYT into the media giant it is today. Together, we can accomplish anything. Support our work and join us at tyt.com/team. I would like to take you to a really important headline dating back to 2016, just to prove my point. Okay, so this is February 29th, 2016. Leslie Moonves, who was the head of CBS at the time, on Donald Trump. It may not be good for America, but it's damn good for CBS. Meaning he wasn't really dreading the Trump presidency because Trump was awesome for CBS ratings. Didn't matter how cruel Trump was, didn't matter how terrible the controversies he was involved in were. Oh, the ratings did real well, because high ratings means what? Means more advertising, means more money, means more profits. And what would America be if it weren't a country obsessed with profits? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. What do you think, John? Like, I just feel like this is a weird attack, like way of attacking Trump.
Yeah, well, I don't know which particular attacks you've seen. So it's possible you've seen lots of commentary that I haven't seen. From my read of it, what I would assume people's issue with isn't that they think it's not an accurate read of how callous or cruel or amoral the entertainment industry is. I think most people would agree. I agree that I think people put on shows with terrible people literally all the time. I criticize the WWE for making Logan Paul a wrestler, but they don't care because he draws, eyeballs. I don't think they disagree with him or think that he's wrong. I think for a lot of people, it reads that, well, there's two ways you can read what he's saying beyond just whether it's accurate or not. One is, he doesn't really seem to have a problem with it at all. But much more importantly, it's that it seems really reflective, not of just his view of the entertainment industry, but basically his view of life.
Yeah.
He seems to think that no, and again, not that it's accurate or not, that it's fine. He doesn't have an issue with it at all. I agree with him. I think it's bad and would work to change it. He seems to delight in the fact that this is how the world is. And so for a lot of people, I think they oppose that statement because they oppose the values that would seem to underlie it.
I think the way Trump operates is he feels emboldened to behave however he wants to behave, as long as he's got those ratings, right? Whether it be on a television show like The Apprentice. And by the way, let's just briefly discuss what gets rewarded by higher ratings in television shows. Okay, Simon Cowell is a bland nothing to me, okay? Like, I don't find him entertaining, I don't find him interesting, I don't think his feedback is helpful or useful. But the reason why Simon Cowell is a thing is because he's a garbage human being who makes people feel like garbage. Okay, his evil feedback is what led to high ratings. And so, like, if anything, like, this story to me is an indictment of human behavior and what we feel entertained by. And sorry to pick on Simon Cowell so harshly, but like, there's plenty of other people. The guy, the chef guy, right? The angry chef guy who's like tearing people apart. What's his name? Gordon Ramsay, I think. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's not a nice guy.
Yeah.
No, not the guy from The Bear. The guy from The Bear can get it. Okay, let me just put it that way.
Well, I'm talking about the actual mean guy from The Bear. But anyway, yes, obviously he can get it.
Wait, which one from The Bear is mean?
I don't want to spoil anything. Never mind. Sorry, you might not have watched the most recent season. I apologize for just tearing this conversation apart.
No. But look, you are making a very specific point, and I understand your point, and I think you're right. I don't think that Trump sees this as an issue. I think Trump has seen this as an opportunity. And I think of all of the criticism of Trump, the one thing that I've never agreed with is that he's like 100% dumb and doesn't know what he's doing. No, the one thing that he understands and has always understood is marketing. And so that is what he's obsessed with, and he's really good at it. So Ramin Setoodeh, who wrote that book, the biography on Trump, says that Trump is looking at like this. Basically, he had this 20-year-old Nielsen ratings for the first season finale of The Apprentice. And so he was like bragging about that. Trump is looking at a page from the Nielsen ratings published in a 2004 issue of Variety. From the week after the airing of The Apprentice's first season finale, it's framed and bolted to the wall, something that seems to carry as much value to him as the US Constitution, if not more. The sheet of paper comes from an America where The Apprentice was, if only for a single week, the #1 show. Quote, "This is my whole life," Trump says. So yeah, he's obsessed with ratings. He's obsessed with marketing, and he's unfortunately very good at it. But you want to know who's also obsessed with marketing, especially self-promotion? Most people. In the era of social media where everyone is clamoring for likes, for retweets, for all of that, we're all the same. Like we just are, okay? Everyone's looking for validation in different ways, whether it be from ratings on traditional television or through likes and shares and retweets on social media. So I don't know. I just feel like, I feel like Trump is a target-rich environment. So maybe we don't go after him for when he's telling the truth. And if you're wondering who is criticizing him, of course, MSNBC hosts who have been playing this video and making a big deal about it.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. We really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.